Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 11th to the 20th, 2019 reading for you. Now I ask, if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So I am going to move your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards over to the side, and we're going to get to those in just a minute. This deck right here, this tarot deck, is for your bonus reading at the end. All these decks are going to be linked in the description box below. And now I'm going to start shuffling, Libra, to see what November 11th to the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus. Let's see. Libra, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. 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 Libra, November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Libra. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. That is where we're going to stop. At the center of everything, Libra, is the Temperance card, balance. This is also a Sagittarian energy, a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. So this reading is for up until November 20th. So know that around November 20th onward, there's something that's going to be coming around that pulls you into balance. Now, again, this time frame starts November 22nd. So I'm saying around the end of this time period is going to be important to you around the 20th. Doubts, fears, you're going to think you're never going to get there. Oh my gosh. The Lovers card, I love that. Oh my gosh. This is a Gemini energy, a time frame of May 21st to June 20th. Love, joy, happiness. Something from your past is coming up. Something has kept you off balance. You're awakening towards what you truly want with the Judgment card. A part of you is awakening. A part of you is moving yourself forward. Now you have here the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords represents everything in this reading. So it represents a air sign energy, which is, of course, you, Libra. It's also, no, not everything in this reading. This is a Sagittarius, this is a fire sign, but it represents a Gemini right here. But there's something here about knowledge and understanding that's going to come with the balance, and that's why I see it as representing everything within this reading. Then you have the Page of Fire. So this represents the Temperance card. This reiterates the Temperance card, but it's also an Aries and a Leo. You are looking towards the future. There's going to be something here that has your feet stuck. There's a way that you want to move forward. There's something that you want to go after, but you're thinking, oh no, I couldn't possibly. You're walking away from something that's going to give you balance with the Seven of Swords, and you're seeing things more truthfully, more honestly with yourself. You're also seeing behind people's masks as you awaken to the place that you want to be, body, mind, and spirit. Know that this is going to be a disconcerting thing for some of you, because seeing behind people's masks can mean, does mean seeing the truth of them. And there are going to be certain perceptions that you have of people that can be shattered at this time. All right, so show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Libra, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Libra, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Libra, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. We have here euphoria, which is gorgeous. It correlates with love so nicely. And then we have faith, having faith in yourself, moving forward. Libra, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Libra, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Libra, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, these two. Banishment, oh, that makes perfect sense. And determination, yeah, those correlate beautifully. So here you are banishing the negative and embracing the positive. This says you have the power to banish negative energy and unwanted problems. You most definitely do. You are seeing where it is that you want to stand, but there's something here, and we see this with the Eight of Swords. There's something here that has you trapped within your own mind. So when you look at things, and this could just be a tendency from the 11th to the 20th to look at things and in your mind see the worst possible outcome. And yeah, and this is going to throw you off balance. That's why at your heart is a need for balance and to move forward within your mind. So know here that you might have a tendency to look at things and see the worst possible outcome coming, or see the fear, see the apprehensions around things, because you're seeing the truth of the place that you want to be, but you're also seeing the truth of situations. So which means that you're going to see the world a bit more raw, a bit more open. Okay, and that can be disconcerting because so many people, we see life through a filter, the way we want to see life. But here you're going to be seeing the nitty gritty of things. You're going to be seeing more of the grays of existence. And by the grays, I don't mean just the black and white of the page, So when I think of the black and white, people seeing things black and white, it's kind of like the letter of the law, not the spirit of things. It's just kind of, it's taking away the humanity. And here, you're not taking away the humanity. You are living within a humane recess of the soul. You are living within a love of your life. And so here, when you banish the negative and you are taking back your power, you are moving yourself forward and you are embracing a truth that you had once thought and that you might still think is being denied to you. There is something that you want that you're going to think it's just not going to happen. And Dane, these are pretty words, but they're not my words. They're not my truth. I want you to know here that Spirit is saying it is your truth. It is your truth, and banishing the negative is actually going to move you forward towards what you love and desire. The color that's shining through here is indigo. That's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra. Opening up your third eye chakra, going through a third eye chakra cleanse can also be very overwhelming. So if you decide that, yes, I'm going to listen to a third eye chakra cleanse, or I'm going to do third eye chakra healing, you might be overwhelmed with the insight that comes to you through that, because it's moving away blockages and it's seeing things more clearly, which again can be overwhelming. Then we have determination. And this says determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. And that's it. You have a force, you have a power, you have a determination to move you forward towards your dreams. And that's so funny. There's like this one little star right here that's shining through, and it's green, because the blue is on top of the yellow. So the color that shines through here is green. It's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. You are determined to move forward, but something has bruised your heart, has made you doubt yourself, has made you think, oh no, I couldn't possibly do it. So here, as you're moving forward, as you're going after what you want, know that yes, you're going to be questioning whether you can do this or not, but know that your determination, your steadfastness is going to give you the power to stay in belief with your dreams, in the belief of yourself. You have a tremendous ability during this time to be a fantastic student, to look at things, to grasp new insights, to grasp new understanding. So if there is something that you want to learn at this time, if there is something that you want to go after, some different project that you want to do at work or at home, or just like, oh, I always wanted to start rock climbing, or something maybe that just sounds out of character, but just something that you really wanted to do for yourself, now's the time to do it. Now's the time to go after what you want, because you're going to have a tremendous capacity for learning, for comprehension and understanding. Then we have euphoria, and this says euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. Euphoria is guiding you. Your heart is guiding you. Do not deny your heart, because if you deny your heart, if you sit there and say, oh my gosh, I'm just being silly or stupid, or, and you start talking really negatively about yourself, and you have to focus on your goals, and you can't, do frivolous things at this time, you're going to feel like a flower unable to reach for the sun. It really is going to wilt you. And then we have faith. It says, spiritual faith is devoted assurance of the heart. Know that Spirit is all around you, Spirit is guiding you, and it is the devoted assurance of your heart to move you forward and to get you to where it is that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. At the heart of everything is the Temperance card. As I said, this is a Sagittarius energy, November 22nd to December 21st. So this is the time frame that we are going to be moving in at pretty much the end of this reading. So the end of this reading is to the 20th. We'll have, we'll start the next 10 days or the next grouping of days on the 21st. So this is going to be moving you forward towards what you want. But there's something here that starts at the Sagittarian time frame that you are working towards during this time frame, all right? During the Scorpio time frame that we are in, during these 10 days that we are talking about, that is going to be moving you forward towards your power. You're going to be going deeper and deeper into yourself, into your understanding, into what it is that you want. You're finding a balance. You're seeing a truth about yourself, and you need to know that your angels are with you, because you're going to feel like nobody's there, nobody understands, nobody's really seeing, and you're going to be feeling out of balance because you're moving towards your goals, your dreams, and this has to be done by yourself. Nobody else can do it with you. As much as we would like to say, or as much as people say, you know what, I'm right there with you, I'll be with you every step of the way, that's not actually true, and they can't actually do that, because the fact of the matter is that everybody walks their path alone. And as you walk this path alone, it can feel completely overwhelming. Life can just feel completely solitary, completely overwhelming, even if you have 1,000 people surrounding you. or even if you know your angels and your spirit guide are right there with you, working with you, guiding you forward, being your greatest cheerleader. There's something here that has you feeling as if you're in this all by yourself. Know that you're not. Your angels are right there with you, but there's something you have to work out for yourself. There's some conclusion that you have to come to that is empowering, invigorating for you, but is going to be, Spirit is saying at times almost heartbreaking to come to the conclusion to. And it's not heartbreaking because it has to be devastating. It can be heartbreaking because it can be, having to walk away from somebody that you always thought, okay, they'll see the light, they'll see the way. It can be heartbreaking because, it's just scary. And it breaks your heart just a little bit to have to walk in this fear or to be this overwhelmed. So do know that you're moving forward and there's something that has to be left behind, something that is just too much. It's just too much. And you cannot handle it. You do not need it. And Spirit is saying to leave it behind. Because here with the Eight of Swords, there's doubts, there's fears, there's apprehensions, there's a sense of feeling trapped, there's a sense of feeling overwhelmed. Emotions run truly high. And it's a sense of being like, oh my gosh, am I heading in the right direction? Am I going to go the right way? What is happening here? Where am I headed? What do I want? So here with the Eight of Swords, you are crowned with a sense of looking at the future and being like, holy guacamole dip, I can't do it. Oh my gosh, I'm just not going to be able to move forward the way that I want to, or things aren't working out and I can't get to where I need to be or how I need to move forward, what I truly desire. So here with the Eight of Swords, know that there's doubt, know that there's fear. And with the Three of Wands, know that you're looking towards your future. Know that there's something that's going to be coming that's rather surprising, that rather, kind of takes your breath away because it's going to be coming out of the blue. But if you're not looking towards your future, if you're not going towards your goals, you're going to miss it. So here there is a sense of needing to embrace what you truly want and how you truly want to be, body, mind, and spirit. Because there is going to be, and it seems for so many signs during this time period, from the 11th to the 20th, there's a cusp of a change. And when you're on the cusp of a change, when you're on the verge of something great, okay, because that's what you're on the verge of, something great, there's going to be a power that wants to hold you back. Luckily here, it's very, very light. Other signs have had much more, like obstacles. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. Obstacles thrown in their way. You here, Libra, just have doubt. And I know that it's saying just have doubt. I mean, doubt can stop everybody dead in their tracks. But it's simply here that sense of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling trapped, feeling that no matter which way you turn, you're going to make the wrong decision. And that's really weighing heavily on you. You're looking towards your future now. And you're going to be finding inspiration towards the future, but also towards the skills that you have. And you might sit there and say, Dane, I don't have any skills. I don't know, I don't have a marketable value or anything like that. And I can absolutely tell you that you do, because I used to look at myself and think the same exact thing. I don't have any skills. I have a brother who's a physicist. I have a brother who's a lawyer. I mean, everybody in my family seemed to be going off and doing these great things. And I was scared and paralyzed. And so here, and I didn't think I had any worth. And so here, don't negate yourself just because you're not like everybody else. There's something beautiful within you. And so just because you're not following the same path or you're not following the traditional path does not mean that something beautiful isn't there for you. And your worth comes from an unexpected place and a beautiful place that you might never have thought of. Okay, that's a message here, Libra, that you absolutely need to hear. At your root, judgment. Now, even if you do follow a traditional path, Spirit is saying, even if you do follow a traditional path and you know what it is that you want, don't close the door on something that you have dreamt of, something that you feel a connection to within your heart, even if it seems absurd. Judgment is coming forward. So I know that sounds rather ominous, doesn't it? Judgment is coming forward. But there's a sense here of looking at things in a new light, of a part of yourself that has been quieted or silent for so long is coming back, and you're being awakened, and you're feeling your goals moving you forward. You're feeling yourself come into your power. You're feeling energy surround you that is awakening a part of you that has been asleep for a while. And I know some people might say, and sometimes I think the same thing, how can the Judgment card come up in multiple readings? How far can you become awakened? And I thought that when I first started learning the tarot, how much of an awakening can you have? Don't you only have one awakening? And the fact of the matter is that I really feel, especially if you're on a spiritual journey, which I would most likely assume that you are if you're watching this channel, you have awakenings every moment of every day. There are little epiphanies that you have, little insights, little understandings that make you completely different than the person you woke up being. And that's what I see you having here. It doesn't have to be this big aha moment, or this rapturous moment when you're brought to your knees. It can be something very small, but it is going to be something very beautiful. And it is going to be something that really defines you, body, mind, and spirit. And it's going to be something that you look back on and you go, okay, that incident, whether it be so small, whether it be somebody's passing comment, on the subway, or whether it be something, a deep conversation that you had with somebody that you love, it's going to rest within your heart. Now, hopefully it's a lovely conversation. Hopefully it's a lovely comment, but sometimes it's the nasty ones too that set in our hearts and we say, you know what, I'm not that. I'm not what you're seeing. I'm not how you're defining me. And then here with the high priestess, this is seeing the truth behind the matter. This is seeing other people's scars and other people's pain. This is knowing the path that you are on isn't going to be one that's easy. This is being inspired by yourself. And seriously, it's being inspired by yourself. There is a need with the high priestess to be alone. I always think of her as the Oracle of Delphi, right? And I know that sounds silly because she's before the Oracle of Delphi, but it's like you sit alone in this room. And I don't suggest, smoking toxic fumes or anything like that, or breathing in toxic fumes, because that's how the Oracle of Delphi got her hallucinogenic visions. But there is a sense here of seeing things differently than everybody else, but needing to be alone because you might find at times the company of others overbearing. So know that solitude is going to be something that's very important to you during this time, Libra. And it's going to be very empowering. It's going to be how you recharge your battery. Even if you are the greatest extrovert, even if you feel truly, truly empowered and emboldened through, being with other people, there's going to be something from the 11th to the 20th or just some time, and it can be 5 minutes, where you need to just really sit and be by yourself. And know that in that time, there is going to be spirit whispering in your ears, the divine feminine whispering in your ears. And they are going to be showing you that your capacity for learning new things, your capacity for gaining new understandings is really great at this time. And you're going to find yourself going back to something that you loved when you were young, or you said, oh my gosh, I always wanted to do this. Now's the time to start. And it can't just be, oh, I always loved coloring. So now you buy a coloring book and you just sit down and for 5 minutes a day, you color. And it doesn't have to be anything like that, but I'm just saying it could be something fun, or it could be something that's mindless. Like, you don't have to think about it in order to do it. But it can also be something where you had a dream, and that dream was one of the reasons why you were born, and you start to connect with it again. But somebody spoke negativity over you. I always see the Six of Cups as somebody who, you had a dream, right? You had this inspiration. This was one of your purposes for being here. But somebody said to you, oh no, sweetie, you can't possibly. Oh no, honey, that's just too big of a dream. That's just too much. You can't do it. And you know what? Here, you're saying, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. And you're going to find that that person's words, even though they held so much truth for you for so long, or even though they rested in your subconscious, and subconsciously they were very impactful. You're now moving forward, inspired by spirit. You're going to be getting a message, most definitely, because here, if you see, both the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands hold a scroll within their hands. So you're going to be getting a message of something that you can see, something that you can feel, something that you can touch, something on this earthly plane. And it's going to connect you to a moment when you were little. It can be a phrase that somebody says, something that you, again, hear. But yeah, and it's going to connect you with your past. And you're going to be like, wow, you know what that person said was wrong. And yes, I wasted so much time having it define me, but I also gained so much knowledge, knowing that sometimes you have to overcome the hardships to be able to embrace the grace. And that leads you to moving forward, and that leads you to seeing things more truly, seeing things more honestly. And then you have a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius coming forward. Again, they can be giving you a message. They are on a learning path too. So if this is a person in your life, all right, or if this is a person that you meet, they are on a learning path too. And you can very well have a tremendous learning experience with them. And I would hope it was very much for the positive. I don't see here why it wouldn't be, but there's something about the fire sign energy that can make you doubt yourself. Okay, as with the Gemini energy. There's actually just a sense here with everybody but yourself. They make you doubt you. There's just a sense of an insecurity that's happening from the 11th to the 20th that needs to kind of be faced head on, because if you don't kind of run at it, kind of like in ancient Celt, just running down the hill going, and attacking, you are going to feel as if you can't move forward. So know here that it is going to be kind of a drastic move to just run down the hill and go after what it is that you want to defend, who it is that you are. But it's going to be necessary. So it can be with a fire sign energy, and Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. We have Sagittarius right here, so that's leaning towards the Sagittarian energy, and then the Gemini, all right? But this is also embracing your passion. Now, Gemini and Sagittarius are sister signs, so there can be something here around communication where you're feeling tongue-tied, where you're feeling as if you can't communicate the way that you want to with people, or you can be feeling overwhelmed by people. Again, this is going to be a time where you need to take moments for yourself. Even if you are the most extroverted person on earth, you need to take moments for yourself. You're going to have passion, most definitely. It's actually going to be connecting with your inner magic. Remember, you have the God's head within you. You are made of stardust. There is just beauty and grace around you. But there's fear that comes with that. So here you're starting on this journey of understanding. You're embracing your balance. You're moving away from the past, and you're opening yourself up to truly seeing it's like the light that you have to walk. It's the light that you want within your life. So here, there's passion, there's creativity, and with the Lover's card, you're embracing love. You're embracing joy. You have the angels blessing you. There's a balance that's coming in, but there's also a duality of spirit. There's a sense of needing to understand the two sides of yourself. And the two sides that are really coming up here is, it can be the Gemini energy, the twins, but there's a sense of your mind and your passion needing to come together, and you can feel that they're at war with each other. So that's why you need this harmony. You need this kind of marriage, this connection as you look at your future and as you walk away from your past, because your past does not hold the same power over you that it once did. It's kind of like, okay, I thought I could be here. I thought this was the right thing for me. I thought I was totally cool. But then you realize that it's just not. It's just not right for you. So it's time to move on. This could be in a job. This could be in a relationship. This could be a mindset. You know, I thought I had to be this certain way, and now it's time to be me. And that's going to be so freeing and so liberating. So how here, Libra, do you embrace the balancing truth of freedom without letting fear get in the way? How does Libra embrace the balancing truth of freedom, of who they truly are, without letting fear get in the way? How does Libra embrace the balancing truth of freedom, of who they truly are, without letting fear get in the way? How does Libra embrace the balancing truth of freedom, of who they are, without letting fear get in the way? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, fantastic. At the heart of everything, we have the Eight of Shields. This is working really hard. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is working tremendously hard. So the balance here can be between work and home life, but it's also between working on what you want and seeing where you are. And you might think, okay, if I just push hard enough, if I just work with more dedication, if I just go after what it is that I want, you can either stop the fear because you won't have time to be afraid, or you'll just power through it. So know here that's not going to actually be the case. There needs to be a balance, but you're going to be astoundingly driven during this time. Then we have the Queen of Shields. This is the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. You could be having a bit of a fear with an Earth sign energy. There could be a bit of fear around money, around your prosperity, but there's also a sense of you being able to accomplish what you've set out to do, you being able to accomplish the way that you're moving forward and what you desire. So here, know that yes, there's going to be that fear, but it's going to be around something that will bring you the prosperity that you want, that will bring you the bounty that you need within your life. So know that it is coming. Know that it is coming, but there's something that holds you back. All right? So be mindful of an Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, but also know that there is you are either embracing this Earth sign energy vibration, okay, you really are embracing this earth sign energy vibration, being very focused, grounded, centered, moving forward. But that also, as you embrace this vibration, as you embrace this understanding, there are insecurities that will come up. And you might start to think that other people know it better. Look at what other people do. Yes, most definitely. Look how other people succeed. I mean, that's how we learn. We learn from looking at others and from making our own mistakes. But also know here that you have to look at your instincts. You have to look at yourself. You cannot be exactly like another person, because that's just going to drive you crazy. It really is. It's just going to drive you up the wall. Because here there is a prosperity and a success that you have. And the way to embrace the freedom of fear that is around you, the way to embrace what you want, is to know that, yes, you can use other people kind of as roadmaps. You can kind of see what they've done, but it's your song, it's your life, it's you, it's your path, and nobody can walk it but you. Then we have the King of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is on top of the Lovers card. So there could be love with a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. But there's also a falling in love of the heart, a power of the heart that is moving you forward, that is going after what you want. Then we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a blessing coming your way that you hadn't seen, that you hadn't thought would be there, but you need to step back a bit. You need to center yourself. And this is over the Six of Cups, which is talking about childhood fears, negativity that was spoken over you, childhood dreams. There is a need to step back, and as you step back, you see the blessings. And as you see the blessings, something comes your way that you hadn't expected. Then we have the Ace of Shields. The Ace of Shields is something that you are taking. This is a gift of prosperity, of bounty, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. So God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine universe, is handing you a gift of prosperity, handing you a gift of abundance. And you are crowned with taking this gift. It is going to be overwhelming at first, so know that. And this is over here, the Judgment card. So as you are awakening, you are being handed a gift. The Six of Spears is celebration, success. As you are a student, as you are looking at what you want, you are celebrating, you are succeeding, and you are moving forward in that success. With the Five of Spears, okay, be mindful of a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, okay? But also be mindful of your passion kind of pulling you forward, and then there's a sense of chaos, there's a sense of arguments. It can be arguments with other people, something that starts off small and just progresses into something big, but it can also be chaos within yourself, chaos within, can I do this? Can I move forward? Am I heading the right direction? Am I doing the right thing? So know that as you move forward, there is going to be something here that wants to hold you back because you're getting too close to the truth of what you want. You're getting too close to the reason why you're here. And so something is going to happen that wants to pull you back. And I can very well see it being centered around a fire sign energy or being centered around your passion. Your subconscious message is the Ace of Cups. Now, I love that because this is God's Source, Spirit, however you see the divine universe, handing you a gift of love. Now, you're being handed a gift of prosperity, which you are taking. You're being handed a gift of love, which you are taking. So here, know that this gift of love, it can open up tears. It can open up this kind of expanse of knowledge of self, this awakening that is overwhelming, and you're already prone to an awakening during this time with Judgment and the High Priestess. So know here that as you get this gift, there is a cleansing of your soul that may very well happen, and you might find yourself being rather weepy at one point during these 10 days, but it can also be that you find yourself being a little bit more sensitive or taking people's words a bit more seriously than they should be taken. So just be mindful of that. Your subconscious message for this reading is the Hangman. You are literally seeing everything differently from everybody else. So it's going to be hard. And I laugh because you're just seeing the whole situation differently. There is something that you want. There is a way that you're moving forward. And everybody sees it kind of one way. And as I said, you're embracing the mystery of yourself. You're embracing the beauty of yourself. And it's not like everybody else. It isn't walking that path that everybody else has walked and that everybody else defines themselves as. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be completely avant-garde or anything like that, but you have to be authentically you because there's a need for that, especially during this time from the 11th to the 20th. There's a need to see life within your light and within your truth. And there is a way that you are seeing it that is different from everybody else. And you need to embrace that because you are caught between two worlds. And that's where you're going to be walking at this time. There's nothing wrong with it. There's actually extra insight, extra understanding, and extra blessings that are coming your way because of it. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.